I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and here today with me at VRIC is John McCoach, President of the TSX Venture Exchange. Thank you for joining me today.
My pleasure. Happy Robbie Burns Day, Charlotte.
Oh, thank you. Very exciting.
I got to wear my family tartan. That's the one day of the year I get to bring this tie out.
Good thing it's the day you're on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to start off, the TSX Venture Exchange recently hosted a town hall meeting, and in it you discussed some of the proposed changes for the exchange. What are some of those proposed changes?
Well, we actually recently hosted 3 town hall meetings. We had one in Calgary, Montreal, Toronto last week, and we have one coming up in Vancouver on January 28th.
Okay.
So we're actually getting stakeholders' views from across the country.
Okay. All right. So what prompted the idea to make some changes right now? I mean, I know the resource space and by extension the exchange have been doing poorly for a while or struggling. Why are you taking action at this point?
Well, we've been taking action for a number of years. There's a number of things we've been doing for introducing periodically, but we decided to consolidate a lot of ideas that we've had, but more importantly, gather stakeholder input on ideas that our clients have and implement them as a package. They will, of course, they won't all be implemented at the same time. Some can be implemented relatively quickly. Others are going to be a work in progress. Some need to have some meat put on the bones, but we will be implementing things as quickly as we can.
Okay. Now, from my understanding, some of those changes are going to be aimed at making it easier for companies to maintain their listings, which is an idea that some people have criticized because they think that companies that can't do that shouldn't have an easy time. So what is the case for allowing companies to stay on the exchange?
Well, the initiatives are more targeted for companies coming onto the exchange, like
Okay.
sponsorship, shareholder votes, those sort of things. The question about companies staying on the exchange is a bit of an open topic. In fact, actually, we're soliciting specific input from stakeholders at these town hall meetings and otherwise on that issue. But so far, the majority of people feel that our continued listing standards, which is the policies that that state when a company should drop off the marketplace, are about at the right level, and that we should continue to be transparent about that and to enforce those. Now, you're right in that there certainly is a school of thought out there that says that the exchange should be more aggressive and basically call the market for the health of everyone. That is a minority view, but we're very interested to get that perspective as well. And as I say, we're asking for specifically that kind of feedback at the town halls.
Okay. So other proposed changes are about increasing liquidity via an expanded investor base. Are you confident that in today's markets there are really people out there who are interested in getting into the market?
Absolutely. We just published our annual Venture 50 program last week, and which highlights the top 10 performing companies in each of 5 industry sectors. And even though obviously it was a challenging year last year, there were still many, many companies that expanded their business, their share price appreciated significantly. So there's still a lot of great stories out there, and we intend to do a lot more showcasing type of programs like that, take the Venture 50 concept and expand it to attract investors. And we're also working to reduce the barriers for US investors accessing the Canadian capital markets. So no question, it's a challenging time, but there's so many great stories out there. I know that if we do more to make investors aware of them, there will be a demand.
Okay. Now, finally, how urgent of an issue is it to kind of prop up companies on the TSXV? What could be the consequences of a continued downturn?
Well, I wouldn't say that we prop up companies. We maintain transparent standards and showcase those companies, and we work with them to try to help them grow their business. But this market's been going on, this bear market, particularly for natural resource companies, has been going on for an extended period of time. I think last year when you and I spoke, I was feeling pretty good that was the bottom. Obviously, I was wrong. But I also felt that there was not going to be the carnage that a lot of the pundits were predicting. And at least on that side, I was right.
Okay. All right, well, that's all from me today. Thank you so much for joining me.
My pleasure.
Thank you. And once again, I'm Charlotte McLeod with the Investing News Network, and this is John McCoach.